sky. Every single lap is do or die. You can feel that thunder through the wheel in your hands. This is SIM500, this is where you stand. SIM500 nights, we're burning up the sky. iRacing engines scream, we're never saying die. From the green to the white to the checkered light, we're built on grind, not luck or hype. SIM500, this is our life. Wednesday warriors door to door, league night fist through a fiber core. Short track rages, super speedway calm. Turn 3 chaos in your sweaty palms. Thursday Xfinity, riding that knife. Loose off too, yeah, that's real life. Feather in the throttle on the razor's edge. Praying that Neko don't cash your pledge. Gloves on tight, we don't back down. Taking every inch on this battleground. You can feel those ghosts in the legacy lanes. Old school legends whispering your name. SIM500 nights, we're burning up the sky. iRacing engines scream, we're never saying die. From the green to the white to that checkered light, we're built on grind, not luck or hype. SIM500, this is our life. Monday night, next gen fire. Wednesday night, lead the desire. Thursday night, Xfinity burn. Sunday night, Trans-Savage turn. Crowded up, 3 wide line, pushing fade on the high side climb. Say the name, feel the flood. SIM500 in your blood. Sunday storms in the Trans-Service GN. Long run grind where you forged again. Fuel runs tight, tires screaming no, but you hold that wheel, never letting go. Every season page is a scar on the wall. Hall of Fame names that refuse to fall. From rookies in FFB shaking fear to champions crowned in the premiere. SIM500 nights, we're burning up the sky. iRacing engines scream, we're never saying die. From the green to the white to the checkered light, we're built on grind, not luck or hype. SIM500, this is our life. SIM500 nights, SIM500 fights. Wheel to wheel and side by side, this is where the legends ride. SIM500, this is our life. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good morning. Welcome to SIM500. Lights up, rigs on, tempers running high. This ain't just a lobby, this is SIM500. From the papyrus days to the laser line, old school soul in a new age grind. Premier series where the best come bleed. Pixel scars from the dirty clean speed. Monday lights, next gen roar. Cup cars pounding on a digital shore. Every restart, heart rate red line. Chasing one more win in the Monday night shine. Rubber on the rails, sparks in the sky. Every single lap is do or die. You can feel that thunder through the wheel in your hands. This is SIM500, this is where you stand. SIM500 nights, we're burning up the sky. iRacing engines scream, we're never saying die. From the green to the white to the checkered light, we're built on grind, not luck or hype. SIM500, this is our life. Wednesday warriors door to door, league night fist through a fiber core. Short track raging, super speedway calm. Turn 3 chaos in your sweaty palms. Thursday Xfinity, riding that knife. Loose off too, yeah, that's real life. Feather in the throttle on the razor's edge. Praying that Neko don't cash your pledge. Gloves on tight, we don't back down. Taking every inch on this battleground. You can feel those ghosts in the legacy lanes. Old school legends whispering your name. SIM500 nights, we're burning up the sky. iRacing engines scream, we're never saying die. From the green to the white to that checkered light, we're built on grind, not luck or hype. SIM500, this is our life. Monday night, next gen fire. Wednesday night, lead the desire. Thursday night, Xfinity burn. Sunday night, Trans-Savage turn. Crowded up, 3 wide line, pushing fade on the high side climb. Say the name, feel the flood. SIM500 in your blood. Sunday storms in the Trans-Service GN. Long run grind where you forged again. Fuel runs tight, tires screaming no, but you hold that wheel, never letting go. Every season page is a scar on the wall. Hall of Fame names that refuse to fall. From rookies in FFB shaking fear to champions crowned in the premiere. SIM500 nights, we're burning up the sky. iRacing engines scream, we're never saying die. From the green to the white to the checkered light, we're built on grind, not luck or hype. SIM500, this is our life. SIM500 nights, SIM500 fights. Wheel to wheel and side by side, this is where the legends ride. SIM500, this is our life. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good morning. Welcome to SIM500.
Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here at Signature Esports, and a pleasure to have you live at Shot. A little countdown to green as, well, SIM500 Nights goes to work. All presented by WBD Diecast. Quick little rundown of what they've got going on. 2 shakes. I'll be right back with you.
If you got a favorite ride, they can turn it into a custom die-cast showpiece. Your number, your paint, your story, right there on the shelf. perfect for drivers, teams, and fans who want to remember that big win, that first start, or that dream scheme.
Support the people who support SIM500. Check out WBD Diecast Customs today.
Yeah! Your ride, your story.
Your Diecast.
Yeah, your diecast with WBD Diecast. Check them out on the social media links in the race description. We appreciate it. Welcome to Homestead Miami Speedway for the championship finale for the WBD Diecast SIM500 Truck Series. It all comes down to one more night under the Florida sun for these iRacing Craftsman trucks. We've been coast to coast all season long, and now 120 laps separate one of these drivers from being called champion. It is a multi-groove mile-and-a-half raceway, and it is going to be an absolute blast. Let me set the table for you here. The sim local time is 1 p.m. That is going to be the local sim time. The sim is set to realistic weather as well, so we're talking 84 degrees, maybe 6 to 7 mile an hour winds. It is the midday sun is going to heat this place up, which means tire wear is going to be a big story. The more rubber that lays down, the more the track's going to open up from the white line all the way up to the classic Homestead fence riding groove. We're going to see it happen. Sim, thank you very much. SIM500, giving us some love out there. Appreciate you. The track state starts at 20% for practice, and everything is carried over. So they're already going to have rubber laid down. 100% fuel tonight, and they do have 3 additional sets of tires. As we take a look at the race information here from sim500.com. If you want to go check out on their next series, I encourage you to find sim500.com. That is where you're going to be able to find all of the racing that Sim500 has to offer. Get out there and have some fun with it. 120 laps tonight. Again, 4 sets of tires total, 3 on the wall, 100% fuel, no fast repair. The track temperature is spicy, 124 degrees Fahrenheit here in the mile-and-a-half racing surface, 85 degrees, 58% humidity. They do have a 9 mile an hour wind. John, thank you for the like out there, sir. I appreciate you. Sim500 is as part of Signature Esports. We're good to see it. VBR, good to see you out there. Budgie, thank you very much as well. Good to see you out there. Good to see everybody knocking down the door of the racing line that we have presented. Thank you to everybody who tuned in last night for the Toys for Tots series. We do have a race this upcoming Monday. And Mr. Van Ness, thank you for the like as well. And we also have a race, Toys for Tots race on the 24th as well. So that is next Wednesday. It is going to be a blast. It's going to be a lot of racing. It's going to be a lot of things to help support Toys for Tots, but also thank you to everybody who showed up. Sim500.com. Again, if you want to be part of the WBD Diecast Truck Series, if you haven't done so, reach about that like button for me because a long way to support what we do. We'll talk about championship points here in just a moment as the drivers get ready to grid up for 120 laps. They're going to start this thing off nice and fine. Nice and fine. Yeah. Man, what is the best part about Homestead? Everything. All the palm trees, the multi-groove banking. It is everything you could ask for. It is. All right, starting grid for tonight's race is going to be as such. Justin Fuller ready to rock and roll as we look to go all the way to the 120 laps. He is battling for a championship tonight. Tyler Dalton there as well. JP Phillips, Bentley Glazer going to make up row number 2. Logan Kogar is going to be out there with Chad Coleman. David Schildhouse, Troy Heights going to be out there row number 4. EJ O'Rourke, Tommy Ryan, row number 5. Eric Arnold and Jeff Ryan are going to be there in row number 6. Row 7 is going to be Joey Jatina out there with Stephen Miles. He is the closest in points, 15 points back from the man himself, Mr. Justin Fuller. He's got some work to do. Of course, the extra point for starting on pole is going to be huge for Justin Fuller, so that's in there as well. Nelson Rivera, Bobby Wetzel going to be there, row number 8. Charles Woods, Joe Hudson are going to be out there, row number 9. Robert Fryery to 3rd. Rick Swavely's going to be there in row 10. Row 11 is going to be Kevin Stone, Ron Hollyfield, Nick Silver, Doug Sigmund are going to make up the next row. And then Gerald Livingston, the last driver tonight. 25 drivers to close out an incredible season here with the SIM500 Truck Series presented by WBD Diecast, a premier series for all these drivers as they go and they look to have racing at its best. I'm tell you what. I tell you what. We're going to get it done. Yeah. Pace car lead them around. Quick look at the points for the series going into today's race. Everything is updated on sim500.com. You can check it out there. Tonight's points separated by 15. Justin Fuller, Stephen Miles, Tommy Ryan, 18 points back from that top spot. Justin Fuller would have to have a bad day for Stephen Miles and Tommy Ryan to duke it out. Again, 3 points separating those drivers. Premier Racing Truck Series here for the SIM500. Wednesday nights have been all about that kind of racing each and every time they show up. It is going to be a blast. Coleman, Dalton tied for that fourth spot. Brian Macklin, Wesley Donaldson all working. Schildhouse still out there in the mix as well. We're ready to go. I'm ready to go. Let's do the thing. Let's get on it. Let's go green. Four wide. Woo! Here's Rick Swavely on board. Love to see it. Nelson Rivera down on the bottom side. Kevin Stone, who he backs out of the throttle. Nelson clears up. The 50 down there as well. That's Nick Silver trying to work his way in. Massive momentum for every driver out there. This is a tire-eating track, but it is also the most updated track here. One of the most updated tire models as well. And the aero model on this truck has changed over the course of the last couple of days. You get Rick running. That's the Rick man racing out there. Give him some love. Gerald on that 32 in the heavies, Toyota Tundra. How about Justin Fuller, a 10.5 to Tyler Dalton? How about JP Phillips down on the bottom side? Again, multi-groove racing. Dirty Air is going to be huge. It's going to be pack racing for a little bit. We'll see if anybody's going to be able to make something happen. EJ O'Rourke to the outside working. 4 laps complete this next time by. 3 underway right now. EJ to the outside. Schildhouse bottom side. Bentley Glazer on the move as well. Fuller sees Tyler Dalton on the outside. We own, folks. We are on. 19 the leader. 5-1, little free. Oh, corner exit's good. He's fine. Justin Fuller just needs to have a clean race. He might save some tire here and let it go. Not a bad day. Getting dicey out there. It's getting dicey. That's why I like this racetrack so much. 41 surges on the outside. Justin Fuller on the bottom. O'Rourke there. Both units trucks. Going to make it happen. Schildhouse pushing forward. The driver's going to keep your eye on for this points battle right here. Tommy Ryan and Stephen Miles, not too far off of each other here. Stephen Miles needing Justin Fuller to finish 15 spots behind him. And right now, Stephen Miles up 3 early. He's in that Wendell Scott Foundation Chevy Got a good run to him. Joe Giatina up on the outside. Eric Arnold on the bottom. There's Kogar free out of the... Woo! Kogar got free, man. Extra sideways. Bollinger, thank you for the light. The alerts are slow. I'm faster than the alerts. All right, pack racing as it goes. Tyler Dalton out front, bottom side of the racetrack, 68, 69. Our pole is good for Justin Fuller here. E.J. O'Rourke working. J.P. Phillips there on the inside of Fuller. Going under the wall for Justin Fuller. Got a little right side. Trying to rip the wall down there. Bentley Glazer still working. Fuller good in the trucks. Has been solid all season long. No doubt about it. Fuller's been the benchmark all year. He brings a 15-point advantage into the finale. If he just runs his race and stays out of trouble, he's in a great spot, but this field is not going to make it easy on him. And he is not going to make it easy on them. Stephen Miles in second, 15 points back, 2 wins on the year. 10 top 5s, 13 top 10s, and one of the most consistent trucks in the field. And Fuller slips up even a little bit. Stephen Miles is there as well. Tommy Ryan, 18 points behind the lead. 20 races counted, 8 top 5s, 13 top 10s, and he has quietly kept himself in this thing all season long. One more strong run, and he can absolutely flip this title picture and keep that one working. He's got a move right now. He's doing exactly that. Drivers in the blue are the chase drivers. That's the drivers you're looking at. And again, when it comes to points, you want to have that point advantage. If you win this race, you get some bonus points as well. Tyler Dalton, never count him out. Never count out a race line for Tyler Dalton. 23 points back in fourth on the points coming into today's race, tied with Chad Coleman. Tyler Dalton's got 1 win, 3 top 5s, 12 top 10s. While Coleman's brought 5 top 5s and 16 top 10s on the table, those two are basically in a dead heat. And if the top 3 in points have any issues, both of them can suddenly be right in the middle of a championship story. So realistically, we have a 5-driver battle for the title. Fuller, Miles, Ryan, Dalton, and Coleman all within 23 points. 1 bad pit stop, 1 restart gone wrong, 1 late race caution. This whole thing can flip on its head. A couple other storylines we're watching tonight. Wesley Donaldson, David Schildhouse, Bentley Glazer are all inside the top 10 in points and have pace to steal the race and play spoiler. They may not be favored to be on the title on points, but they can absolutely decide how this championship plays out. Deep in the fields, guys like J.P. Phillips, Nelson Rivera, Rick Swavely, Bobby Wetzel, Logan Kogar, they've all shown speed this season. This is one of the nights where a non-championship driver grabbing a win is very much on the table. Very much on the table. Drivers like O'Rourke sitting in second as well. We had a penalty night. We went to the 26 of Jose Gonzalez to serve a penalty, but and starting from pit road. But I didn't see Mr. Gonzalez start the race, so we did not get that served. All good. Homestead is a driver's racetrack. You can roll the bottom, work the progressive middle groove, or sail it up on the wall like the 41's doing right there. Tire management is how hard you're going to push this versus what you have to save for the end of the run. Lane choice, who commits to the wall, who makes up time rolling the bottom. Discipline for the championship 5. They cannot afford to get caught up in somebody else's mess, but they also can't just ride around and let somebody walk away with a win. Somewhere in that balance, a champion is going to be crowned, and we love it. We love it. Tonight's broadcast, of course, of the SIM500 WBD Diecast Series is brought to you by WBD Diecast Customs. Put a rear-wheel diecast to look as good as your favorite iRacing ride. Get them up and get one of those custom pieces for yourself. And you're all watching it right here live on Signature eSports. Make sure that you hit that like, follow, and subscribe button no matter where you're at. And wherever you're watching, we appreciate it. That's a lot of things going on. Chad Coleman trying to work his way forward. Tyler Dalton, a 10.5 the gap. Justin Fuller back to 6th. Stephen Miles 2 points back from that, or 2 places back from that. Trying to close in that gap right now. Troy Height off 13 from the start of the race. 46 trying to roll his way forward. Ron Holleyfield right behind him. I talked to Ron this past Saturday. He was able to finish inside the top 3 in the Chop Shop Racing Xfinity Series. Absolutely a blast to be able to call. Absolutely a blast to be able to put more names and more people in racing out there. Rich Laveley has Bobby Wetzel up on the outside. Charles Woods of the 98 there on the bottom side. These drivers are always around each other, trying to put in some pace. Speaking of, Rick, I love my driver cams. We'll give a little love to him again. Yeah, Rich Laveley coming on. On par with the leader's lap, 35.781 for the leader, or for Rich Laveley last time by. Only about 4/100ths of a second, the difference here. Bobby Wetzel getting a little arrow tight there. Rich is going to look to the bottom side. He gets free a little bit there, trying to stay under the back bumper of the 9 there. Trying to soak up into the corner. Might have to look at making the pass on the bottom side here. It's going to get tight just a little bit. Roll off center here is massive. Has to roll double into the corner. We'll be side by side with the 9. 9's going to have a run back. So tough to pass here, and Bobby Wetzel right in front of Rich Laveley, making it difficult for that driver. He's going to get tight right there. You can't get that right rear on the back bumper, or on the if you get that right rear up in the dirty stuff, that thing's going to be tough to handle. The tire changes have been huge. Bentley Glazer still in tow on the 5-1. Chad Coleman going to close back into the distance. There's Stephen Miles up 6. Tyler Dalton going back a spot. Whoa, baby. Battle for the lead is on. David Schildhouse back on the inside. And they are going door to door, coast to coast, front to back as Justin Fuller looks back on the inside of these drivers. Schildhouse trying to work to Tyler Dalton. Fuller back to third. These trucks have seen an aero change, and here as of late, if you make a mistake, somebody can pounce. Stephen Miles looking to E.J. O'Rourke. O'Rourke trying to look for a pass here as they get into the corner. Schildhouse trying to rip the wall down to get a run at Tyler Dalton. Stephen Miles side by side. Tommy Ryan on looking here. Again, down to the bottom. O'Rourke up near the wall. Trying to get a run as well. We'll get to the wall a little bit there. Able to clear Stephen Miles, so he'll go to work there. Stephen Miles out of 3 4. Low on the bottom. O'Rourke already back into the throttle. He's going to be up to speed, trying to close back in as well. Little battles everywhere here, folks. Kogar, Jatina up 1 here. Nelson Rivera just ahead. At Ford in the mix here. Fuller in a Toyota. First Toyota of the field. And here's what the drivers are right around with. 23 of 120 being completed. Should see at least 2 pit stops out of the drivers. 45 to 50 laps will be the magic number if there's no caution. And Tyler Dalton moving forward. See Schildhouse in tow. The gap to 25th. There is Doug Sigmund of the 04. Joe Hudson just ahead of him at 23. So able to hold on. Holleyfield off the spot. Joe Hudson trying to work his way back into it. He had a little trouble in qualifying. But he was able to get out there and run some laps, so good to see him out there still rolling. How about Gerald Livingston to that 96? He's got Bobby Wetzel just ahead. Bobby up out of the corner. Kevin Stone up a spot now as the 17 rolls in 20th. It's the 811. Folks, that's one of the things that we don't get to say a lot. And it's one of the title things that we see out of all these drivers. And it's a big part of SIM500 as well. Call before you dig. Bobby Wetzel free off turn 4. Call 811 before you dig. Do yourself a favor and do your neighbors a favor. Number 1, it's dangerous. Number 2, it could save a life. And number 3, it's the law in most states, I do believe. Only 5 laps in. Tyler Dalton out front. Clean air for him right now as they are pack racing. 36 trying to work to the inside. Stephen Miles has made a pass on the 41. Has finally been able to get around. 99 back on the bottom side. 24 dumper the dirty air on the 41. 41. Man, oh man, you saw just how much it pushed up there on corner exit. The 99 is going to make that pass. And Stephen Miles in tow. Tyler Dalton has led the most laps so far. So far, 22 of the 26. Fieldhouse trying to get there and lead a lap as well. Fuller to the inside. Big run for Fuller. He has led 4 of those laps. Dalton trying to turn down underneath. Fieldhouse on the move. Right back to the back bumper of the 5-1. Big run for Schildhaus. Into the corner again. 5-1 working the bottom side. 19 down to throw the dirty air. 5-1 with a run to the 19. Up and out of the corner. Side draft from the 20 would be big for him right now if he could get there, but not quite there. 5-1 back into the outside lane. I'm surprised Tyler didn't run that outside lane to keep that running, but right now, see if Justin will get a run here and try to take that lead back. He started on pole. Right, not to be Heartbreak City. Up and out. Quarter second the gap. Tyler Dalton did a great job of pointing the truck there. 3/10 of a second, now the gap. Schildhaus there on the back bumper of the 5-1. Corner out. Look at the turn off of the corner for the 19. Tyler Dalton, fantastic job. Fuller able to get back into the throttle, still soaking up the draft here. We'll see if he gets a run here. Breaks into the corner, throws it in. Will have a run here. I see the relative shrinking down. It's now the 20. Sees Glazer there as well. Phillips, Stephen Miles up to 6. Tommy Ryan there as well. Chad Coleman giving a big look at what it's like to run the outside lane, but he gets to the wall just a touch as well. Gonna have EJ O'Rourke there with him. These trucks ARCA out when it comes to that outside lane. Joey's up a spot. He's been holding on to that 12 spot for a moment. Chad Coleman does have EJ O'Rourke there on the inside. EJ trying to make that pass. He's going to be able to kind of get there. Yeah, there's Nelson. And Chad Coleman able to get around the 41. Tyler Dalton to the lead. I missed the pass here. He has started to really, or not the pass, he has started to separate himself. Schildhaus and Fuller backing up. Right now trying to have a run. 31 of 120. We'll see if the drivers can fare this one out. 24 way up the race line. Big wall rip for Stephen Miles. Good Lord. Miles to the bottom. It's tight. See JP Phillips going to be there. Bentley Glazer was cleared of Fuller there for a moment, but did not slide up to take advantage of the race line. Gonna drive more inside. The 24 rips a little higher. Easy on the throttle. 5-1 free right there. You saw the wiggle out of both drivers. Bentley Glazer looking side by side with him right now. Fuller staring at some rear view. Glazer cleared Fuller. Now a chance for JP Phillips to try to make a pass. Gonna have a run right here. Oh, baby. See them all wiggling. I tell you what, their hands are busy. Busy hands means busy drivers. Means hold it your horses. Tyler Dalton, David Schildhouse, Bentley Glazer, Justin Fuller, all in that mix. Stephen Miles just behind Fuller here. Closest championship battle. Fuller already has a point to that advantage. We'll see what the 24 does here. On older tires, we're starting to see what these drivers can do. JP Phillips does have Tommy Ryan working up into the mix as well at 3. Stephen Miles at 9. Has been good all season long. Very comfortable. So is Tommy Ryan. Eric Arnold back on the inside. Tommy Ryan a little free right there. Eric Arnold clear of the 99. As we're starting to see everybody swap positions. There's Logan Kogar here off 8. Robert Fryer to the 3rd just behind him. Jeff Ryan in that 3 truck working in. Stephen Miles has cleared the 5-1. Just a point here. The 5-1 gets right to the back bumper of the 24. Right now, as far as points go, Fuller's safe where he's at. Corner exit goes to Stephen Miles. And we'll definitely take a look at kind of how this is structured for the drivers when it comes to races. 34 to the outside of the 5-1. 5-1. Oh, clear. There's a lot of wiggle. A lot of wiggle. So the race winner gets 3 extra bonus points. You get a lap for leading the most laps, or you get a point for leading the most laps. You get a point for leading a lap. So Justin Fuller has that. Was no pole sitter, was there? No, I don't see a pole sitter point. So there's that. But you do get some bonus points for having that. So if Stephen Miles wants to work his way forward here, he's going to have to find a way to get there and try to lead as many laps as he can. Justin Fuller just needs to keep 15 points between he and Stephen Miles. And right now, only a point separating that. And that would put them a net positive on 15. So Justin Fuller, current in the standings, still 15 points to the good. Tyler Dalton, David Schildhouse, the battle on now for those 2 drivers. Eric Arnold around Fuller. All right, Tyler Dalton, David Schildhouse, we're all rolling. Hey, Ray Burns messaging me because they were supposed to do something for the Toys for Tots yesterday. And I got a notification. JP Phillips, Troy Hyde, Jeff Wright, Nick Silver all on pit road. They're going to split this thing into thirds. Not a bad decision here. Stephen Miles up to fourth. Fuller trying to cool down the tires here. If he can get away from any of these drivers, that would be huge for him. Maybe try to do something when it comes to pit road, but when it comes to having a race line, that's exactly what it is. So the point deficit for Fuller to Stephen Miles right now, 12 points. Tommy Ryan, a point back from Stephen Miles, second and third on the point standings. Rivera coming to pit road. Tough pit road to get into. Those water barrels have taken out a lot of drivers over the years. Schildhouse, Tyler Dalton, Bentley Glazer, Stephen Miles, 1.7 back. Joey Jatina in tow. There's some new tires coming our way. Fuller has O'Rourke coming around. O'Rourke has Jatina. Joey back on the outside of the 41. 41 looks like he's coming to pit road. Prior into the third end, Nelson Rivera is leaving pit road. Those drivers hitting their green flag pit stops. The 19 or the 20. Will be names synonymous with it. Bentley Glazer trying to be the next guy. With Schildhouse the lead. So far, Tyler Dalton back in tow. So Schildhouse has finally been able to work with that back bumper. Whoa, Tommy Ryan free back there. 31 if Eric Arnold has gotten around the 24. This was that corner. Stephen Miles on the outside. This is that last corner. 99 with a run. The 24 might have just had it gotten free. No, the 99 got free. So Eric Arnold getting around. David Schildhouse coming to pit road. So is Tyler Dalton, Stephen Miles. They're all on pit road now. Bentley Glazer, your race leader. Eric Arnold coming around. Tommy Ryan in third. Justin Fuller in fourth. Joey Jatina coming around in fifth. Big blink there. Chad Coleman in sixth. So drivers starting to cycle forward. Glazer next leader. So race recap so far. No caution so far. 3 lead changes. Bentley Glazer making the fourth one. Whoop. Wrong button. He'll come to pit road. Eric Arnold to lead. Tommy Ryan. Justin Fuller back in third. So new tires coming out. Glazer, Coleman, Woods, Livingston all on pit road. Ron Hollyfield on pit road right now as well. Eric Arnold, there's a cluster and a half if you have not seen it. Eric Arnold have drivers on the magic number here as the green flag pit stops happen. So Jeff Ryan, Stephen Miles, the 50 of Nick Silver there as well. Trying to work 31 on the bottom side of the racetrack. Dang, they're parking it on him. Joey Jatina, Justin Fuller coming in. Right side damage for the 5-1. Just a touch of it. Some scrapes we see. Eric Arnold. Nope. It wasn't his fault. He was slower than the newer tires. No, oh, man. Robert Fryer to the third. Almost had his nose chopped off there. That was close. You got to save a little bit to have a little bit. David Schildhouse ahead of Nelson Rivera and Tyler Dalton. JP Phillips, I think that 5 spot would assume the lead here. Eric Arnold, Tommy Ryan, Joe Hudson, Kevin Stone all still need to come to pit road. They're going to run this thing out, and as they do, we'll go to it. Keep your eyes on the prize for the leader. As we come around, we'll take my first hydrate break. We appreciate you as always. I'll be back in just a moment. All right, Shield House out front as we go through it. We appreciate it. Saw a few drivers come to pit road a little bit later. One of those drivers being Eric Arnold, ran 56 laps. Going to find himself back in 19th right now. Still in the lead lap, but has a lot of time to be able to manage what he's going to do. He's going to, I mean, if you run it all the way out of fuel, 56 laps is a good cycle, especially at this racetrack. It's about as big as it was, as big as it could be. 6 different lead changes. I missed I had to step away for a moment. I missed if Tommy, who's in 21st right now, if he led a lap. So I'm going to actually look at that right now. He did lead 2 laps. Which makes sense. He came in on lap 58. He tried to manage that all the way to 60. We need to run 62 laps if he were going to try to stay out there. Joe Hudson just ran his fastest lap of the race. He's right ahead, right behind the 24, Stephen Miles. Justin Fuller back in 12th right now. He came in on 46 himself. Nick Silver just ahead of him. So was Jeff Ryan. So this race is a battle of attrition. Childhouse, Tyler Dalton, your top 2. Bentley Glazer is going to be in 3rd. Nelson Rivera up to 4th. There's J.P. Phillips, Stephen Miles in tow. Miles came in on a 44 himself, so he's got a little bit of work to do, but didn't have the pit stop he needed to be able to close back in some of that time. He was about 1.1 back when they were coming to pit road. And right now, trying to push his way in. It's Kevin Stone there on the inside. Kevin Stone's a lap down. Doug Sigmund, Joe Hudson all on the lap down as well. Joe Hudson on the bottom side. Hudson came in on 56 himself, so he's got 12 lap fresher tires and then drivers around him. He clears Nelson Rivera. Going to take back on the inside. Nelson trying to work forward. Joe again back on the bottom side, trying to clear. Kevin Stone came in on 50, so he's got about 6 lap fresher tires and the 22 ahead of him. Stephen Miles has cleared J.P. Phillips and now going back to work, trying to work his way back forward. Justin Fuller again. He's Nick Silver, Jeff Ryan in the mix. Fuller inside the top 10, cleared those 2. Those 2 came in on 39, so 7 lap pressure tires for Justin Fuller. He rips the outside lane here. He's trying to march his way back forward, keep himself clean throughout this race. Massive understatement of the town on the drivers. Bentley Glazer. Hold on, sending it down. Everybody's on the move. How's everybody doing out there? 66 laps complete. We're about 22 laps on the cycle for the majority of the drivers. Some of the other drivers, like J.P. Phillips, may stretch this to about lap 80, 81. Sitting in 6th right now. 5 lap difference on tires. Nelson Rivera just ahead. Stephen Miles is about 7-point difference here. Really needing to lead a lap. 22, a little free off corner. 24 in tow. The run from the 22 is pretty big. The 24, 22. A little wiggle out of the truck when you saw the 24 get right behind him. A little arrow loose. 24 is going to be able to slide the corner here. 22 might have a run on him. The 24 up to keep it clear. We'll be back to it. So Stephen Miles up to 4th, looking at Tyler Dalton just ahead. Bentley Glazer has gotten around Tyler Dalton for 2nd. There's Kevin Stone up on the outside lane. A little bit of lap traffic, trying to get back on the lead lap. Kevin Stone, 22.47 on his I rating. putting the energy forward. Championship race here at Homestead Miami Speedway. A word from the sponsor.
If you got a favorite ride, they can turn it into a custom die-cast showpiece. Your number, your paint, your story, right there on the shelf. Perfect for drivers, teams, and fans who want to remember that big win, that first start, or that dream scheme.
Support the people who support SIM500. Check out WBD Diecast Customs today.
Yeah! Your ride, your story. Your diecast.
WBD Diecast SIM500 has been an incredible season all year long. It's been an honor and a privilege to be able to be a part of the ever-growing season, the ever-growing race line, the ever-growing sim racing spectacle that it is iRacing, your platform for sim racing. We will have a look at another racing simulator out there very soon. And it's going to be interesting. Ron Hollyfield going to lap down. That is natural lap when it comes to progression. Ron giving a lap 44 for his green flag pit stop. So we're going to see what he's going to be able to do here. Bentley Glazer going to clear the 25 lifts there. 17 on the inside. 19. A little free out of the corner there. And that was just because of where he exited the race line. Got a fine pace. Joe Hudson is cleared. He's up to 22nd. It's Logan Kogar, the driver. He's trying to track down. Kogar back at 21st. Shieldhouse on the move. Bentley Glazer in second. Tyler Dalton in third. Stephen Miles in fourth. Ian Nelson Rivera trying to track down this field. Justin Fuller still holding on to 10th. It's Chad Coleman just ahead. Fuller came in on 46, a 2-lap difference on those tires. Coleman trying to work his way forward as well. Good look. Bentley Glazer becoming the next leader as he clears the 20. Into turn 1 and 2 onto the front straight, onto the back straightaway they go. Not front straightaway, the back straightaway. Good Lord, I can speak today. So Glazer, Shieldhouse, Tyler Dalton. Justin Fuller in 10th. Again, points the leader through the field. Right now, Justin Fuller is the guy. The Stephen Miles separated only by 6 points. AP Phillips to pit road. Now 5 points. I say 5 points. 5 points is what Stephen Miles has gained on it. So, yeah, Justin Fuller on the move. Got a little bit of momentum. 74.20. The drivers trying to short pit their way around and give themselves. And that's the difference when it comes to what the race line is going to show. Fuller would have to finish 14th, and Stephen Miles would have to win the race. Nelson Rivera coming to pit road. And Chad Coleman takes over that spot. So does Robert Fryer the third. The counter is wrong. Trying to refresh it. Sorry, folks. I was trying to refresh it. There it is. Now it's working. No, Fuller on the championship hunt. Trying to be that next guy. Stephen Miles, who sits in fourth. Fuller cleared another spot. E.J. O'Rourke, the driver he just cleared. Stephen Miles on the hunt. In fourth, Fuller up to seventh now. JP Phillips back on the inside. Pip Phillips is working on getting back on the lead lap. Got new tires. He's going to be able to do so. Three drivers there. Tyler Dalton to the back bumper of David Schildhouse. Glazer with a 7/10 of a second lead here, 45 laps in on his, or he gave it a lap 45, so he's about 32 laps on his cycle right now. Tyler Dalton on the bottom. Stephen Miles. And Robert Fryery the third work. Chad Coleman. Justin Fuller ripping the wall down. Not insurmountable. Justin Fuller just needing to have a clean race. That's it. Eric Arnold again. Him on 56, so he's got the fresher tires, and he is catching the field right now. 22 laps on his tires. JP Phillips just ran his fastest lap of the race, getting around Kevin Stone. That is a position for that driver as the 34 goes around. A lot of laps to make up a lot of time. That's exactly what we're seeing out of these drivers. Glazer, Schildhouse, Dalton, Stephen Miles, Chad Coleman. For Robert Fryery the third, there's another spot for not only Coleman, but also Justin Fuller. We'll hold on to seventh. Fryery the third down on the bottom. Need to slide up and try to throw the block. Not going to be able to do so. Fuller with a good run. And showing up and showing out where he needs to. Eric Arnold at 3. That'll make that truck run the long haul and have a very short pit stop when it comes to making pace. But we'll see what happens. Fryer the third coming to pit road. He's going to give up that spot. So green flag pit stops for the drivers that stopped on 40. Trying to put, Joey Jettina coming around. He's good. Jeff Wright on pit road. That is the magic marker. A lot of drivers just down another 10 laps or so. Glazer would probably split this one to 90. That'll put him on a 30-lap cycle. He's been fast enough to put himself in the right spot for the right cause at the right time. Stephen Miles sitting in that 4th spot behind Tyler Dalton. Does have Ron Hollyfield just ahead of him. The 24 trying to find clean air to be able to make this work. Miles 5.3 back, needs a good pit stop. Tyler Dalton still about a second the gap, has Kevin Stone in tow. So green flag pit stops here for the championship race. Homestead Miami Speedway. It's been a chase of the ages. Stephen Miles, free on the bottom side. Just like that, he's coming to pit road. Here's what happened to Stephen Miles right here. Stephen was trying to come to pit road. He did. He hovered the white line. That white line. Woo, baby. Good. I mean, he may lose some time, but at least he was able to get in and out of pit road. He got onto pit road. He didn't get on the pit road the way he wanted to, but he got on there. So Justin Fuller, the 4th, can be smooth sailing. Bentley Glazer, 5/10 of a second. Schildhouse in tow. Tyler Dalton back there as well. Kevin Stone, a 7/10 of a second difference here. With 83 of 120. We'll see what's going to happen. Stephen Miles coming off pit road is going to be just ahead of Justin Fuller. And we'll be able to turn into the corner here. He short pitted his way to it, but now has to go back at it. Robert Fryery the third be the driver he's going to be looking at to try to make a pass on Hollyfield there as well. Kevin Stone on the mix. So short pitch strategy for some drivers. Some drivers going to run long. Some drivers going to do whatever they want to do. You never know. E.J. O'Rourke, Chad Coleman, opportunity knocking. Charles Woods there as well. Don't count out Tommy Ryan. There's still an opportunity, even as it would be, on Hollyfield coming to pit road. Chad Coleman coming to pit road. There's an opportunity for every one of these drivers. Bentley Glazer coming on 45, a lap fresher tires, and David Schildhouse. And Tyler Dalton still within a striking distance of all these drivers. Laps led on the driver. 15 laps led for Bentley Glazer. Tyler Dalton coming to pit road. Schildhouse, 15 laps led. Tyler Dalton, 39 laps led. Got to have that number. Eric Arnold, 11 laps led. Justin Fuller, 4 laps led. Tyler Dalton hitting his pit box here. We'll see how this one will work. EJ O'Rourke back there as well. Bentley Glazer still staying out there. Justin Fuller up to 4th. As Eric Arnold goes to 3rd. So Stephen Miles. Oh, somebody was back here. Never mind. I thought somebody was sideways. It was a straight talk sign on that camera angle. All right, EJ O'Rourke leaving pit road. Tyler Dalton coming out ahead of Stephen Miles. 1.4 the gap. Stephen Miles to the inside on the 17. Trying to get his lap back quickly here. Schildhouse to pit road. So Tyler Dalton cleared out. Good to go. And now green flag pit stops happening. Schildhouse coming to pit road. He is heading down to his pit box. As Bentley Glazer stays there, 9.5 the gap. Stephen Miles trying to get himself back on the lead lap as well. 1.9 the gap between he and Tyler Dalton. Everybody's going to have an extra set of tires just in case a late race caution does come out. So it's about making sure you're back on the lead lap as fast as possible. Bentley Glazer coming to pit road. Eric Arnold back out there to lead again. That driver will take over the lead. He has led 11 laps, and he's going to lead his 12th as we speak. And he might run it out of fuel. He might run it out of fuel. Race recap, 7 lead changes again. Ms. Jason, this is Signature Esports, SIM500 Truck Series here with WBD Diecast. Justin Fuller coming to pit road. Everybody putting on the prime energy, folks. That is what it is. Gerald Livingston on pit road as well. Rick Swavely in the mix. The man behind the 98. Running his driver cam. Love seeing him get out there and have some fun with it. He's got the thing on rails right now. Swavely up to 5th, up 15 spots right now. 98 of Charles Woods at the bottom. He's coming to pit road. Swavely lasted on 45. Nelson Rivera, JP Phillips, 72 and 74. So that's going to be pace that they're going to have to pick back up. Eric Arnold, JP Phillips, Tommy Ryan. Justin Fuller back to 19th right now. He's going to pick up a couple of spots for that as well. But that is Rick Mann Racing. He comes around. And he's going to come to pit road. There's the man, as it would be. We appreciate it. JP Phillips, your race leader. Tommy Ryan, as everybody pits. 30 laps to go. Eric Arnold, tires and fuel, is going to do it real quick here. Going to get back up to speed very quickly. A lot of drivers on the same strategy as he is. Justin Fuller, fastest lap of the race, 34.27. .30 laps to go. 29 for JP Phillips. He can make it on fuel. Tommy Ryan, Nelson Rivera. Doing what they can. Tommy Ryan can make it to his next pit stop. Nelson Rivera can make it the next time by as well. Tyler Dalton trying to play catch up here. Priory the third. David Schildhouse Stephen Miles, Bentley Glazer. Fuller's only at 14th. JP Phillips wins. That's a point deficit there for JP Phillips. About 75 points. So, that's bragging rights for the win of the last race. We'll see how it goes. Chad Coleman, Tyler Dalton. Tyler Dalton winning the race and having Justin Fuller finish 15th would be huge. But it was still, he would have to have Fuller finish 16th or better. 16th or worse, sorry. Right now it's at 14th, so Fuller can keep it clean the next 27 laps. He's in a championship race with no one. Tommy Ryan, Nelson Rivera. Tommy Ryan and Tyler Dalton in the same boat. They were tied coming into today's race. Both drivers need to win the race, have the most laps led, get those extra bonus points. Before extra bonus points. And leading a lap, if Tyler Dalton wins, that's all the bonus points. That'd be 5 bonus points for him. And if that were the case, that puts him in contention. 19 to the bottom. Tommy Ryan will need to come to pit road to get his final pit stop here. 23 going around him. There's Joe Hudson going to put himself back on the lead lap. He is right behind Gerald Livingston. Tyler Dalton a third. 11 lap fresher tires for Tyler Dalton. Nelson Rivera in second spot, catching JP Phillips a few laps at a time. 25 laps to go in the WBD Diecast Truck Series Championship race. It has been a race of the ages. The battle for the lead rolling. Tyler Dalton about 7/10 of a second a lap faster than the drivers ahead of him. There's the difference on tires. Leaders last lap 36.284. That was a full second last time by for Tyler Dalton. 35.255. Nelson Rivera making that pass on the outside. JP Phillips giving that up about 3/10 of a second. So all the things that happened. So Nelson Rivera to the lead. JP Phillips in second. Tyler Dalton got to hold on to everything he got. Schildhaus in tow, 1.5 back. Only two lap difference on tires. Bentley Glazer came in on 88. Fuller came in on 88 as well. As Chad Coleman in the 84, not too far ahead of him. Stephen Miles came in on 81. See how going to work. 23 laps to go for Nelson Rivera leading here. Race recap once again. 98 of 120 being completed. 10 lead changes according to SDK. No cautions out of any of the drivers. There's Joe Hudson right behind. Hudson trying to put himself back on the lead lap here. There's the 96 and the 32 back there as well. So the back markers trying to push themselves forward. And Tyler Dalton trying to find Nelson Rivera. Nelson, bottom side of the racetrack, 19. In tow, corner out. Tyler Dalton side by side. And Tyler Dalton to the lead in turn one. Nelson Rivera all the way up the race line. Gonna lose all that ground. Tyler Dalton coming around 32 of Rick Swavely. Will have a huge run here. Just able to turn the corner. Just got the new tires. That's what it is. 5 lap fresher tires for the 32 for the 19. 32 will slide the 19 here. And here comes the 20 of David Schildhaus. Tyler Dalton Getting buffaloed by some drivers here. Schildhouse up to second already. Tyler Dalton trying to win this race. Go out on a closing note. 20 laps to go. Schildhouse, 2-lap fresher tires. Ran 4/10 of a second a lap faster that last time by. And that had everything to do with lap traffic and Tyler Dalton not being able to lay down the lap he needed to. 4/10 of a second, but Schildhouse able to capitalize on that, able to get through the lap traffic a little bit cleaner. Wanting to go to be 19 at the line. Tyler Dalton, this time by 35 and some change. 35.60. Schildhouse 2/10 of a second faster. 19, middle second lane. Schildhouse, bottom side. Schildhouse there to side draft. Tyler Dalton's going to have to run him down into the corner. Schildhouse is going to be there to slide. Tyler Dalton back on the outside of the 20. Corner out. Dalton back to the lead. Gerald Livingston just behind these two. Not going to be able to slide the 19 again. Nelson Rivera close enough at hand. 19-second lane. Dalton still working. 20's going to back the corner up. The 19's going to be able to slide. Look at that. That's defense right there. That's a defensive race line. Throttle out for Tyler Dalton. 17 to go at the line. 19 is trying to come down to the corner. The 20 trying to slide up early. 19 lifts there. We'll see if Tyler Dalton can get a run on the 20 here. As Schildhouse had to utilize the bottom side of the race line. Now Schildhouse will try to step away. Bentley Glazer, the 36, marching his way back forward for the top three. Nelson Rivera, J.P. Phillips, Stephen Miles, Fuller up to 8th. Robert Fryery the third, up 12. Given on 79. Fuller in on 88. Erica Arnold at 31, ripping around the bottom side. Gonna clear E.J. O'Rourke. Ian Rick Swavely ran the longest laps around the racetrack, given on lap 90. Kogar given on 95. He's just going to be out there making time. Nick Silver on the 50 sits 13th at 10 spots. Hard charger right now. Robert Fryery the third. Nelson Rivera up 11, still holding on to the older tires. Bobby Wetzel just ahead of he in 21st. Livingston, first driver off the lead lap, is right behind Tyler Dalton. There's the 98 of Charles Woods right behind him as well. Height in that 46. The danger of going a natural lap down, has the 81 marker on his pit stop. Dalton 7/10 of a second behind David Schildhouse. 46 is going to be able to throttle. I think he might just concede the race line to the 20 here. He will do just that. The 96 getting around. So Livingston here to take a lap away from Troy Height in that 46. '19 still wrapping the bottom. 46 to the 19, all clear. Schildhouse trying to step away and get that win here late in the run. Bentley Glazer. $14 laps to go. Try to track down maybe a win here. We'll see. Give it on 88. Has a little bit better tire than Tyler Dalton. Tyler Dalton losing ground to the dirty air. Gerald Livingston again came out on 88. It's a lap fresher tires than David Schildhouse, and is actually tracking down David Schildhouse on a faster lap than the leader. So a non-issue. Here comes Bentley Glazer. J.P. Phillips in fifth. Came it on 72. Stephen Miles had on 81. Probably, if he didn't have the mistake coming to pit road, he had a chance to be up there inside that top three. duking it out for a win here at the tail end of this season. Even Miles, phenomenal driver. Justin Fuller, the staple when it comes to the Truck Series, has really shown up all season long. Schildhouse has been able to put himself in a great situation all season long. Tyler Dalton, same concept. Bentley Glazer, a great race and a great time for him. This will be the final race of the season. Fuller did win at Iowa. Macklin won at Talladega. E.J. O'Rourke won at Rockingham. And Mark Jorgensen Jr. won at Texas in the chase. And this race has been a really, really, really good race and a good time. SIM500 will be back on Wednesdays here on Signature Esports starting in January, I believe. January, February. I'm looking. I have to look again. I think it's February. Might be February. I might be right there. It is going to be scheduled. No, January 7th. The 2026 Gen 4 Classic Cup Series. It's just here in a couple of weeks. If you like the Gen 4, they got a 20 week racing schedule that you're going to be able to check out. Daytona International Speedway happens on January 7th. Rockingham, Las Vegas Motor Speedway, Darlington, Bristol, Texas, Auto Club, Richmond, Charlotte, Dover's your first half of the series. The Gen 4 Cup car is the old ARCA body. It is an amazing series. You want to be a part of it? SIM500.com. Make sure you check that out and get them taken care of. I'll be right back here on Signature Esports from everything that I've gathered. And I love seeing it. Happy to see it, folks. 9 laps to go in the final race on Wednesday night for 2025. David Schildhouse out front. Gerald Livingston has caught him. Let's see if we can get around him. Bentley Glazer trying to close in one more. Tyler Dalton inside the top 3. Fuller to Stephen Miles. There's Kogar down there. There's a lot of drivers on a little bit newer tire. Trying to work around. Kogar came out on 95. He has the 24 just behind him. Now just behind him. Sorry. Fuller, opportunity to knock down one more. Schildhouse coming around. 7 laps to go. Bentley Glazer, 1.5 back. Last time by about a 10th better. This time by about 2/100ths of a second better. Been a great season. It's been a great series, and I look forward to calling Wednesday nights very soon. Also, after our Gen 6 series on Monday nights ends, we are going to be calling the SIM500 Cooks Landscaping Cup Series, their premier Cup Series on Monday nights. Gen 4 series going to be the premier series on Wednesday night. They have an Xfinity League on Thursday night. And a whole bunch of other stuff going on. Again, check out sim500.com. Sunday night, they have the Grand National Series. Make sure you tune into that as well. I don't call that, but it's going to be awesome. And I'm excited to see it. David Schildhouse, 6 laps to go. 1.7 the gap. Bentley Glazer. Tyler Dalton in third. Nelson Rivera, 7.5 back. Stephen Miles battling with Justin Fuller. Both drivers on the challenge. The 24, again, just an older tire here. He's going to be into the wall. We'll be able to concede the position. We'll be just fine. Kevin Stone just behind. Kevin Stone came out on 89. The 24 tried to short put his way forward. It would have been a great way to see it happen if it could have happened. But Justin Fuller doing everything that he needed to do. Just have a clean race, not get involved in anything. And is 4 laps away from becoming your 2025 Truck Series champion. David Schildhouse, Bentley Glazer, Tyler Dalton. The top 3 tonight on rails. Doing a great job finding their pit stops. Nelson Rivera 11 spots gained. Fuller started on pole, and right now Stephen Miles trying to get more out of that truck here at the end of this race. J.P. Phillips out of the corner. Chad Coleman in 8th. Eric Arnold in 9th. Robert Fryery the 3rd, up 9 spots. Here comes Nick Silver. Again, Silver came in on 81. He's up 11. Rivera, who came in on 74, still up 11. To the hard charging position within 2. Bill Livingston had closed in the gap to David Schildhouse. Now finds himself still on the lead, still just off the lead lap. Joe Hudson a quarter second ahead. Rick Swavely there as well. Thank you to Rick for running his driver cam each and every week. Thank you to WBD Diecast for doing what he does. As Wesley Donaldson knocking down the door, giving himself a great thing, and I love seeing what he has going on. 2 to go here for David Schildhouse, Bentley Glazer, Tyler Dalton, J.P. Phillips, Chad Coleman. How about Eric Arnold? Bottom side, he came out on 90, 34, finding pace here. Be able to spread out enough that is that's a massive understatement. 17 drivers on the lead lap. That last driver being Joe Hudson. Going to track down Rick Man Racing. Schildhouse out of the corner for the final time. We will say it here in 2025. White flag waves. Final lap for the SIM500 WBD Diecast Customs Truck Series. David Schildhouse, Bentley Glazer, Tyler Dalton. A great race, and nonetheless, a great season here in Homestead. David Schildhouse at a 3 and 4 for the final time. We'll see it. We'll earn it. Schildhouse wins. Glazer second. Tyler Dalton third. Nelson Rivera coming around. We'll have that 4th place finish. And the final time out of 3 and 4, Justin Fuller will be your 2025 Truck Series champion. Schildhouse with a win. Justin Fuller doing all and doing everything right, doing what he needed to make it happen. Fuller celebrating, doing what he needed to, doing it right down there with Schildhouse. And a well-earned, hard-fought race for all the drivers. Finished 5th on the night and has the championship. David Schildhouse getting the win. Doing all that he could to win a race here at the tail end of the season. They will celebrate in style. Congratulations to both drivers on a well-fought race and a well-fought season. Thank you for the clip, Baji. I like clips like that. You know I do. You know I do. So Schildhouse will celebrate. They'll burn it down together. Let's take a look at your race results here. Courtesy of SIM500 WBD Diecast. Again, thank you very much to Wesley Donaldson. Thank you to SIM500. Thank you to everybody for knocking it down. I think Fuller blew his engine. Big celebration. Schildhouse, Glazer, Dalton's going to be your top 3. Nelson Rivera, Justin Fuller, your top 5. Stephen Miles, Chad Coleman, Eric Arnold, J.P. Phillips, Robert Fryery III, your top 10. E.J. O'Rourke, Nick Silver, Tommy Ryan, Jeff Ryan, Joe Argentina, your top 15, all on the lead lap. Joe Hudson and Rick Swavely, those were the last drivers on the lead lap. That was a pass there. Very, very tailored to that one. Rick Mann finished in 17th. Gerald Livingston, Charles Woods, Bobby Wetzel be your top 20. And down the rest of your race results. Troy Height, Logan Kogar, Kevin Stone, Ron Hollyfield, and Doug Sigmund, 37 laps down. 25 drivers started tonight's race, and This track lived up to its true nature. It truly did. Before we talk to your champion, we're going to talk to your race winner,
Oh,
David. I
a one
pulled you.
race championship? I
I-
agree. We
I
should have
pull-
a one race championship. Hey,
I pulled you up. Sorry, David Schildhouse getting the win.
Oh.
I wanted to talk
hold
to
on.
you. You're good. Congratulations
Hold on.
congratulations on the victory here.
Hello. Okay, I can hear you now.
Can you hear me? Okay, just wanted to be sure.
Sorry. I was just talking to myself, I guess. Don't mind me.
No, you're fine. You're fine. It's all good. Words are hard, and I do them often. Congratulations on the win here. We're going to talk to Fuller last. I got to talk to him last because he won a championship, but you won the race. Congratulations. There's a lot to be said about the racetrack, a lot to be said about the race and how things work on this racetrack, and just enough for 2 green flag pit stops, green to checkered. Walk me through the race, and congrats on the win.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Fun night. Glad to win this race. Listen, I threw the championship away a few weeks ago. I feel like coming out of Talladega, it was over for me. So to come out here and end the season on a high note is great. Congrats to Justin on winning a championship. It really was well deserved. He was the best all season. I was sitting here telling the children I was good enough for second best for most of the year, and but he was clearly a step above everybody else. So happy for him to win that championship. He definitely deserves it and was outstanding all season. But to bring the Splash to Go graphics truck out here one last time and win on a hot day in Homestead, I was just trying to reminisce a little bit about my track record here at Homestead in 2025. I believe I raced here 4 times, once in Xfinity, twice in Cup, and once in trucks. Is that correct to the best of your knowledge?
The best of my knowledge, that is correct.
Okay. I believe I won 3 of those 4 races.
I'm all on the side. I can look it up.
I'm pretty sure I won the Xfinity race. I know I won one of the 2 Cup races, and I've won tonight, and I finished 3rd in the other Cup race. That was the championship race, and it was all good. I think that's my track record for Homestead, and I don't know why. I'm just really good at this racetrack. I felt a little out of sorts in that first run. And then I sort of figured it out. I have not been very good in the trucks, Jason. It's been my weakest hand all season. Of the 3 that I did here at SIM500, the truck was my worst. So to come out and wrap it up on a high note with a win in the championship race, I can't be mad about that.
No, never. And one of the greatest things about it is, there's more racing to come. We've got the Cup Series starting on Mondays here at the start of the year. They do have a Wednesday night series. The Gen 4 series is going to be coming back. The Classic Cup Series is what they're calling it. I like it. I like seeing Wednesdays still be full. And a lot of racing still left for you. I know that there's championships to defend. There's lots of things going on with the SIM500 crew. Statistically speaking, this has been an incredible league to be able to take part in and watch what you guys have been able to accomplish and the racing that we've been able to see.
Yeah, listen, it's been an incredible year. I can't say any other way. Like 2 championships, a couple wins here in the Truck Series, and a pretty strong run. This has been a very blessed year for me. Overall, when it comes to sim racing, I've definitely found my home for where I love to race with these guys. I'm disappointed I won't be able to do Sundays next year with them for Xfinity to defend that championship or try and come back and win a truck championship. But I'll be back on Mondays to defend the Cup Series championship. You bet your bottom dollar on that one. We will be back for that at a minimum. So I'm glad the year's over. It's been a very long year, Jason. We started very early in January with the Xfinity series, and it is now the 3rd week of December, a week before Christmas, and we're now just finishing. So just when you thought NASCAR had the longest offseason or the longest season, Sim500 said, "Hold my beer." You get like 3 weeks off. So, listen, a little R&R is going to be good. A little time away will be good, but it's been a great season. I've loved racing against these guys. Fuller, Jorg, have been the top 2 competitors for me. They've made me a better sim racer this year. They really have. And I'm so appreciative that I got the opportunity to race against them. I have to raise my game in a year that I thought I might be done after this season. I really did think for a while that this was going to be my last year doing this, but I can't hang it up yet, Jason. I just can't. Still too competitive, and apparently I'm still pretty decent at it, so I can't walk away just yet.
No, don't do it. Your children will be mad. Your children will be mad.
That's what Shildy GF tells me. He's like, don't do it. You can't do it for your own selfish reasons. Think of the children. They will miss you. They need you.
Exactly right. Exactly.
So I guess since she said it, I will come back and do more of this nonsense next year. But a little bit of an off season will rejuvenate me, get me excited to come back and have a goal. And I think I told you very early on in the season or in the year, I had some very specific goals coming to SIM500 for this first year. It was to be competitive, to try and win races and try and win championships. And I've checked off almost everything minus the truck championship. But again, all that is great. But the relationships that I have either rekindled with a lot of people who I used to race with back in the day, or formed new ones with great people who I didn't really know all that well before coming over here, has been very rewarding. And to have such a nice community of people to have fun with in Discord and talk a little trash with here and there. And, strengthening the relationships that I've had with people like Justin Fuller and Mark Jorgensen. It's meant a lot, and I'm really thankful for that. And that's really what I take away from this entire year. Not all the on-track stuff, but the relationships, the friendships, the fun, meeting great people like you, and listening to you do what you do, and just being a part of everything that happens here at Sim500, man. It's a great place to be. I can't thank Joey and the rest of the staff enough for putting on a really good league. It's a hard thing to do. It's a thankless job. I would never want to do it myself again. I've done it. It sucks. And for these guys to do it for as long as they do it, for as long as they have been doing it, is really a testament to all of them. And I'm just happy to be a part of it.
Well, I will be the last champion crowned in this year, I think. I'm looking one more time. Nope, we got one more race. So actually, they'll crown another champion in the limited series. So I at least got to crown the Premier Series champion, and I get to call a race that you get to be in, and it's awesome. So, Gildy, congratulations to all the crew, and way to capitalize here. Congratulations on the 2025 Cup Series championship as well. Cook's Landscaping Group is going to be glad to have you back next year. We know that it's going to be amazing to watch. Of course, you do have an Xfinity Series championship, and if they ever bring back the trucks to a Premier Series again, there's a thing that could scoot data you back in there.
That carrot might it might get me back. You never know. Stranger things have happened. But listen, man, I got to say, just from me to you, I appreciate you, Jason. I know you got a lot of things that you're dealing with in life, and we love you. We love you over here, your battle, your fight that you're going through. It means the world that you choose to take your time and spend it this way, to put a spotlight on all of us who come out here and do this hobby and do it in the way that you do it. And it's just a lot of love from our side here. Thank you for everything that you do. Wishing you the best for Christmas, for New Year's, and we look forward to seeing you back in 2026, my friend. Thank you.
It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. Gildy, any more shout outs? I know you got people to thank. You got the crew. It's your time. You get a victory here at Homestead.
Yep. Big thank you, of course, to Splash Eagle Graphics for this beautiful truck, man. I loved running this purple and black scheme. The golden trim looked really sharp on track. Didn't get to victory lane as often as I would have liked to, but it's good to end on a win. And so big thank you to those guys and everybody else on the truck as well that supports and has been a part of things for me over the years. Everyone at twitch.tv/Shieldhouse, man, the children, it's all about them. This is all about them. Their support throughout the year has been everything for me. It's kept me engaged. It's kept me hungry to win and perform at a high level and just come out and have some fun a couple times a week. They keep me honest. They keep me on my toes. They support me. And I'm just so proud that people care enough about what I do to show up and watch and spend their time that way. Thanks to everyone at WBD Diecast Customs for supporting this league. They've been a longtime supporter, I know, of Sim500 and a lot of people here. We couldn't do it without their support. And again, you, Signature Esports Network, Jason, you are the man. I appreciate you so much. We love you over here. And we look forward to seeing you back behind the mic in 2026.
gonna be amazing. Yeah, we're close. It's
I know it's only a few weeks. I mean, it's not like it's really far away, but it's not.
January 7th is my next race on Wednesdays for this thing. I was like, I got to looking at the schedule. I was like, I think it might be February. I think it's January. No, it's January. It might be February. I don't know. And I looked and I was like, January 7th, we're going. Let's go. Yeah, it's coming quick, fast, and hurry. So, yeah, and we've got leagues. Leagues are in their cycle right now where a lot of them are ending and then they're renewing, and we're going to the point of everybody's going to put me in retirement here very soon. I think that's what's going to happen.
No, we can't have that happen. You're far too good at all this to go away in retirement. I won't allow it.
Yeah. Well, we have it. I've taken the marathon timer got so big for our treatment, raising money for our treatments and stuff like that. It got so big that with multipliers and just as fantastic as everybody's been, that it's over 5,000 hours right now. So
how many years is that? I don't even know what is 5,000 hours?
Believe it or not, that's only like 200 days. It's not that bad.
What?
Right? Yeah, it's only 200.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
It's not that bad. But I said that if the timer gets to 0, I was gonna announce my retirement and not take on any more leagues. So that has changed everybody. So they're like,
it's hard when you're so goddamn loved, isn't it?
They were like, wait, you're gonna do what? I was like, it's got to end sometime.
No, apparently it doesn't, because that many people love you, Jason, and they want you to be as healthy and as good as you can be, and so that's why we do it.
Yeah, I love seeing it, love hearing it, and it's going to be amazing. David, congratulations, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to you, and we'll see you on the other side of the new year.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for everything. All the best to you and yours.
You as well. David Shieldhouse, your victor tonight. I'm going to throw you back down with those guys. He's going to be the man. I was going to throw him down there and let him have at it. Let's talk to old Bentley coming on P2. I thought you had this thing won.
Yeah, I didn't get the right pit strategy. I got caught up top there.
You were, man, I'm calling you the Glazer Laser, man. That is forever your name with me, because you had such a great, I had just the end of that. I was like, man, 1.5, he's got time. And then a little bit of lap traffic. And then I saw it kind of get staled out there. And I'm like, man, he's still tracking down David. But man, congratulations, P2, on the final race of the season. That's pretty huge in consideration that there could have been far worse things happening. This thing ran green to green, and you really did show up and show out tonight. Green to checker.
Yeah, thanks. I was hoping for the win. I tried my best, but just a little short. If David didn't get underneath me there when I pitted, I would have pitted with him. But just that one lap, 2 seconds lost there. So we tried.
Well, trying to lead in 18 laps, that's pretty fantastic. Seeing what you guys have been able to put into, right? There's so much to this. Hey, thank you for the 5 gifted, Andrew. 5 gifted warriors out there on the dang old YouTube. Welcome to Warriors. Anthony Crownover. Sorry, I got to do this. Blake Oak, thank you very much. Tyler, welcome in. Ryan, welcome in. Brad Banks, welcome in. New members to the Warrior Club out there on YouTube. I forget we have memberships on YouTube. I should probably focus on that. Timer 10. Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate you very much. That's very generous of you. That'll add like 8 hours on our current multiplier. So, well, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Back to Bentley. What was I saying? That surprised the hell out of me.
I don't know what we were saying, honestly.
Love from the children. Thank you very much. Thank you for the gifted. I really do appreciate that very much. Thank you. This racetrack is, what do you like about it so much? Yeah, let's talk about that.
The progressive banking. I'm usually this is my best track. I've won here in the SIM500, I think 3 times. And any win you get in this league is, a big deal.
I was looking at career milestones, because I'm doing my due diligence, right? I'm looking at just kind of where things are and just kind of how people are driving. And then the SIM500 points are the overall stats are not showing up on the hub. But watching what you guys have been able to do, and watching you, I mean, the growth and just putting yourself in the mix and finding your way. Sometimes in some big tough battles with well, all these drivers. I mean, you guys have been. I mean, you're putting in the time.
Yeah, and I'm signed up for 3 more series with these guys, and definitely a good run here. And I hope to win next season.
I like it. I like it. Well, I know that we've got well the Gen 4 series. We've got the, of course, the Cup series, which I'll be a part of as well. Are you going to do the Grand National series?
Yep,
Yeah, Grand.
definitely.
I wish I had Sundays free because that Grand National series would be fun to. I'll probably just go back and watch them. I mean, I keep up on the series and the leagues that I'm a part of, and also like to support other broadcasters out there too. So we like to make sure that that's a thing. I say we. I like to make sure that's a thing. If other broadcasters don't watch me, that's fine. I'm watching you because I want to know more about what these drivers are doing. But man, Bentley, congratulations at P2. What are you going to do for the holidays?
I'll probably go to my grandparents, eat a bunch of food.
Yeah, open some presents, celebrate the best kind of thing that you could ask for. Right? Is good presents, good food, and good company.
Definitely.
I like it. I like it. Well, Bentley, I'm notorious for carrying on long interviews, but I'm not going to do it. I did it with Schildhouse because he complimented me and I complimented him. We went back and forth, and it was we did the thing. But Bentley P2 tonight. Overall, a great job and a great season nonetheless. I'm excited to see where you go from here, and I hope to see you on that what is this called? It's the career milestones page on the SIM500. I like that. I'm looking at it going, yeah, this is cool. This is cool. I enjoy it. But yeah, that's the page. That's the page I want to see you on. Get out there, get some career milestones, and get some wins, get some more wins, and come back and knock it out, man.
Yep, thank you.
You too. Hey, give a shout out. You get a P2. You get your time.
Thanks Charlie Woods for always racing with me. Thanks everybody at SIM500 and WBD Diecast Cars for sponsoring us. Thank you for broadcasting.
And we're gonna go from there. I love it, brother. Congratulations and happy holidays, Merry Christmas, all that stuff, all that jazz to you.
You too.
That's Bentley
Thank
coming
you.
home. You too. Bentley Glazer, the laser glazer. That's what I'm gonna call him. Last but not least for the race is going to be P3 tonight. Tyler Dalton, most laps led, I believe, by 43. I think that was the number. Hold on. Let me look. Schildhouse led 31. Yeah, you led 43. I think you led the most laps. Congrats on the most laps led. I know you were trying to win this dang old thing. And then just pit strategy and traffic and things. And I mean, Schildhouse caught you really quickly there with that lap traffic ahead. But a P3 tonight and still a phenomenal season. You have a truck championship under your belt as well. I was looking at the career pole club. You're like top. You're the top guy there. You've ran over 100,000 miles with the club. You've put in all the effort, all the time, and tonight still it's still a great run and a great time to sit here and watch you do it.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I wanted that win tonight. Felt like me, David, and Bentley were all pretty equal. Um, at the end there, it just came down to I was torn whether I wanted to short pit it by a little bit or wait and pit after David. Maybe it wouldn't have mattered. Bentley pitted a lap after he couldn't catch him, but I think what hurt me the most is when I went to pit in the middle stint. When I went to pit the first time there, I called it out, and I guess David heard me call it out, so he pitted two right in front of me, and it sort of made me have not too good of a great entrance. And then we left pit road side by side, and I had to left. I probably could have, been that guy and just tried to, race them side by side on that pit road exit, but that would just killed us both. So lifted, let him go, and yeah, at the end, just sort of got stuck in some lap traffic there. It's like they had me retired. I'm wanting to say, like you got newer tires, just go. And then they went, and then they stopped right in front of us. And
Yeah.
yeah, it just slowed me down a little bit. But at the end, I still got to figure out this whole new tire model situation because I asked, talking with Bentley, I had better tires than he did. His were just newer. So maybe the way iRacing's changed some things, maybe tire wear is not as important as just tire age.
Hmm. I know that when I ran Texas the other day, not Texas, Nashville. I ran Nashville, and I will tell you that the truck felt like the fall off was there, but it felt like it didn't. It would get free, but it was it I don't know. It felt like it stagnated, but it ate like it didn't fall off like a driver would fall, throw it off. It did feel like that it was slower to fall off, but it did fall off. And when you hit the plateau, of course it fell off like it normally does, but it took a little bit longer for that to kind of go. So I kind of get what you're saying with that.
Yeah, I noticed that earlier when Nelson was on like 5 lap older tires than me, and I couldn't catch him after we pitted the first time. And then I finally, after about 15 laps or so, was able to catch him. Maybe between even 20 laps, able to catch him and put a good gap on him. But I'm thinking, okay, maybe if I just pit 1 lap before David, it'll work out. Because I knew I had to do something different. I didn't want to do the exact same thing. It was going to be hard to get by him. Left a little bit of fuel at the end. I'm thinking maybe wish I wouldn't have. It got a little bit tight there at the end with the hot track. But it was sort of a little bit of a Hail Mary there. I knew at the end, if we get a caution, I was in good shape to have the lead at that point. And I knew the worst I was going to finish was third because we had a big gap back to fourth. But I think definitely can see who were the top 3 fastest. And then it was just who had the best pit strategy, I think, out of the 3 of us.
Yeah, I mean, David sent it. Bentley was just consistent. Bentley did a great job at being the guy that was as consistent as they come when it comes to just finding raw pace at the end of his line. I mean, you weren't too far off from David though when it came to time on pit road. But what I saw was you came in on 85, he came in on 87. That's man, that's a lot to track down. Plus, I mean, you did have to fight some weird lap traffic, like, and not that there's anything wrong with it. They have a race they're trying to run. They're trying to get back on the lead lap. They've got positions to pass, all that stuff. But man, did it hit in the wrong spot, and it was like a gaggle of them. And then all of a sudden, it was clear skies as soon as David got around you, and then it was
Yep.
it was weird. It's weird how that works when it comes to racing.
It was definitely bad time to be in the middle of lap traffic because they all came off pit road just a couple laps after I did, so they technically had newer tires and were faster. But after we'd get going a few laps, I'd be faster again. So it's like, you got new tires, please just go. But a lot of them sort of were struggling to be able to pass me and go. So it just the whole time I'm sitting there losing time because I know I had 2.8 seconds, I think, on David after he pitted.
Mhm.
And he's just slow as he was feeling it in. I knew with about lap 100 with about 20 to go, he had got it down to 1.7 or so. I'm like, okay, he's going to get me. Now just do we get a caution? But yeah, and then after he got by me, and then Bentley got by. I let Bentley go, hoping Bentley could catch David, and maybe they would get side by side. And I could run them back down. I sort of stayed pretty even lap time wise with both of them once they got by. I felt like I was really good on the super long run tonight. Unfortunately, with the way the number of laps we had, we never really made it. Other than a few of those guys that tried to stay out, we never made it past about 40, 45 laps in a run.
Mhm.
I would prefer to have had to go the full, tank of like 55 laps or so.
Yeah.
And because I felt like that's where I was the strongest, was honestly from about lap probably 40 to 50 to 55. And we just never really had to run on tires that old. So that didn't work out for me the way I wanted it to. But like I said, third place, loved the track. I had really good playoffs. Ended up third in points. I think 2 points behind Steven. Barely made the playoffs this year after having a disastrous start of the season. So I'll take that all day. It's nice to have a good end of the season. We can carry some momentum into next season.
Well, I like it. I know how good you are at that Gen 4 car. I mean, you're good. You're so
Yeah,
good.
it's gonna be fun with some bigger fields, seeing how that works out there. Honestly, I haven't ran it since we last ran it there on Friday night, so get back in the rhythm of that. Hopefully, that should be a lot of fun. Love that car. But yeah, just congrats tonight to David for winning the race and for Fuller for the championship. I was Fuller ran about as consistent as you could run in the playoffs and got a win with it. So he did a great job by Steven, all those guys up there. Just it was really fun racing with everyone there then.
Absolutely was. Tyler, congratulations, brother. I know you shouted out the drivers, but give the rest of them, man. P3 tonight and a fantastic season. We're only a couple of weeks away from that Wednesday night series showing up.
Yeah, just want to thank WBD Diecast for being the sponsor of the series. I supported the series for a while. All those Cook's Landscaping, all of we got NC811 coming back. Just a lot of good sponsors for the league. Got Trans Service coming for the Xfinity series. Just all the admins that put on the show here, and even putting on the broadcast.
Tyler, we'll see you soon, man. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and we'll see you on the other side of the new year.
Merry Christmas to you too.
It's Tyler Dalton, P3 tonight, and knocking it down. Last but not least, the man of the hour, saving the best for last because I wanted to give it all to you. Congratulations, Justin Fuller, your 2025. Let me go back here and put everything on slow mo and keep everybody nice and calm and laissez faire. How about it, man? A Truck Series champion. Another time. What is this? Your third championship in this series? Hold on, let me count them. One, two, third championship, and your last championship in the Truck Series was 2022. Now the 2025 WBD Diecast SIM500 Truck Series champion. Congratulations! It was getting sketchy, and I was like, "Oh, he needs to back off. He needs to back off." And you did just that. Took your time, got racy, and man, oh man, well, congratulations! This is awesome.
Yeah, thanks. I hate this track so much. That first run, I just kind of rode and did my thing, and it didn't matter. I just still fell off more than those guys. So I don't know. Can't figure out the best place in the long run, but it is what it is. I didn't need to win the race. I just needed to finish it basically, and get a decent finish, and I was still able to beat all those guys that were right there on me on points. So um, it was a good season. Just glad to capitalize on it. Yes, this is my third truck title, but it sure would be nice to get a premier title and something else other than a truck because this is still like I seem to be able to win in.
And so we were talking about that last week when you got the win. You know, the website says you have 103 wins. I don't know if it's completely accurate. Sim Racing Hub is on the Sim 500 statistics is crashing every time I go to it because you guys are so awesome that you're crashing. on my end, it's crashing every time I go to that page. So, but I mean, you're on the list, second on the list on most wins in Sim 500. 3 Truck Series championships. I know that you are looking at that Cup Series championship as it being the pinnacle, and I've got another season coming up. That's coming up here very quickly. But this you said it yourself, and I completely agree with you. This is your bread and butter. You just know how to do it.
Yeah, the trucks always have been. I don't know why. Just have a knack for them. It's always been that way, even back to NR2K3. So um, but I mean, I'm not upset about the title at all by any means. We had a phenomenal season. I think 18 top fives, 19 top tens, and 21 races. So um, great year. Glad to finish it out strong and get the championship. But it sure would be nice to get something other than a truck.
Um, yeah. Do you get hardware for this one? This is a Premier Series. You get hardware for it?
I don't. I do think there's a diecast, but I'm probably gonna tell Wesley not to worry about it. So um, less on him. He's got a lot going on in his life, so not that way you don't have to worry about it.
I mean, it's a good looking truck though.
It is. I mean, both my trucks that I ran this year are good looking trucks. I
Mm.
just I'm not really big into the diecast customs scene, so
Yeah, but everybody should buy one of Wesley's diecast and make him busier than ever.
that's not no, can't do that right now. He's got a lot going on, so
He
we'll
may have a
just
lot going
leave
on. Well, they can book him out. Okay, book him out. Give
it.
him,
Yeah,
give him, give him future work.
yeah.
I mean, it does take a lot of work to do those things. So, we do hope that Wesley is. I didn't see him in tonight's race, and I was hoping that we were going to be able to have a chat with him one more time. Create a little radio commercial for him, and I sent it over to him so that way he had it. So if he wants to use that for marketing, he can. Played it on stream tonight too. Um, just a thanks for him doing what he's doing. Um, but yeah, you guys are, I mean, top tier. I mean, absolutely top tier. Another race where you went green to checkered, caliber of racing that you guys were able to throw on, and I mean, just the consistency you had. 23 starts, a couple of provisionals going on there, 7 wins on the season. That's huge.
Yeah, I had 17 wins across the Premier Series altogether this year, so and 7 of them were in the Truck Series. So we definitely had a dominant season on the trucks, and I had a lot of fun. We had a great schedule, and I won the races that mattered most to me, and I had a lot of fun this year, and that's really all that matters.
I like it. I like it. Justin, this has been an incredible season. It's been an incredible time. Take your time, give your thanks, give your appreciations, and congratulations. 2025 WBD Diecast SIM500 Truck Series champion. And, man, incredible.
Yeah, it was a great year. Thanks to you putting on these broadcasts. I can't wait for next year so we can see them again. Thanks to SIM500 Ellie Edmonds for what they do. Thanks to WBD Diecast. Thanks to Trey Edson for always keeping me looking good on the racetrack. And thanks to all my teammates at Aftermath Motorsports. Looking forward to a few weeks off. Wish it was kind of a few more weeks, but it's okay. Get right back into this starting in the middle of next month, I think, or whatever it is, and um, get right back to it, I guess. So um, hopefully I'll have my new wheel set up by then, so we'll get working on that, and yeah, we'll hopefully we have another successful year next year. Maybe at least win an Xfinity title if I can't win a Cup title.
I like it. Step that next direction. I mean, you were there with the Xfinity series too, and then David had to do something weird with that. It was crazy there.
Yeah, it's all good.
It's,
Is what it
it's
is.
Justin, congratulations. Thank you for waiting. I know that I interviewed the race winners, but I wanted to save you for last because that closes out the season. It closes out my Wednesday nights until January 7th when the first race happens at Daytona for the Gen 4 Classic Cup Series. I appreciate you. Thank you for running Toys for Tots units truck because it's near and dear to my heart, of course. Man, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Be safe out there when it comes to the new year as well. And thank you. I appreciate you. Congratulations on the championship.
Thank you, and to you as well. Have a great holiday season, and we'll see you on the other side.
Gonna be good. Fuller, your champion, brother. Thank you. Have a good night. Justin Fuller, your 2025 WBD Diecast SIM500 Truck Series champion. And that does close out the season. It closes out what we're doing here. Again, we do have racing next Wednesday, and that next Wednesday will be the Toys for Tots. Amp, thank you for liking the stream. Appreciate you. Amp's out there. They do have a Facebook page now. But I will say that I appreciate SIM500. I appreciate everybody that's out there. That is 2 championships down. We have 1 more championship to crown next Tuesday, and that is the Chop Chop Racing Truck Series. So if you like championship racing, that is happening. We just crowned Josh Barnes the Amp Racing Cup Series champion. We've got no racing tomorrow, so we might actually race tomorrow. Might do something tomorrow. We'll do something. We got to raise money for Toys for Tots. We've got to raise money for cancer treatment. We've got to raise money for families. We've got a lot around the corner, and I want to make sure things are going well. So But outside of that, we continue to press on and press forward, and we thank everybody. Thank you to Charles Vance Quick as well. He's been part of the SIM500 crew for a long time, and he's been a good friend of mine. If you haven't checked out Goat Racing Diecast on Sunday, he is doing, or if you order from his website, use promo code Signature. I'm actually going to selfishly plug this. 5% of the proceeds come back to Signature Esports. And he has one of the biggest collection of diecasts out there. Say you do want a WBD Diecast Customs, you can order. I can't remember what it's called. It's called a blank or something like that. But you can order a donor basically from Chuck and send it to Wesley. Wesley's got a lot going on. I want to make sure that Wesley knows that he is. If he's ever needing anything, he can get a hold of us. We love him. We appreciate him. And I thank him for sponsoring SIM500 because they'll pay for me, of course. But also because he's just a really cool dude, and I love what they do. So check out WBD Diecast and give him some love. Even if you just follow social media, it's awesome. Goat Racing Diecast. Make sure you check Charles out and what he has got going on. He's an incredible human being, and we want to make sure that we continue to support the people who are out there doing great things for everybody. But Justin Fuller, he did it, man. He did it. Held on to everything he needed, just needed a clean race, and to make sure that he kept enough positions between Stephen Miles, and of course Nelson Rivera, and the 99 of Tommy Wright. There's a lot of racing that was happening out there, and it was good racing. So we appreciate him. Thank you again. Congratulations to David Sheldhouse with the win. Congrats to Fuller. Congrats to all of you. I will see you all tomorrow morning for a little bit of extra when it comes to what we're doing. So. We appreciate you. Thank you. We'll make sure the timer is updated, and we'll make sure that everything is good to go. Be good, be safe, accountable. That's the most important factor of life, folks. We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you to Budgie for being out there and being a part of us as well. She's an amazing woman. We can't thank her enough for being out there. Joey, thank you for the like, sir. I appreciate you as well. Joey, you already have. I want to make sure I say this. It's all set for everything else. Joey has the Cup Series is already taken care of. The everything is scheduled for the 7th of January, and I love it and I appreciate it. So we thank everybody for being out there. Upgrades and updates coming to the streams as well for series. If you've not seen, I've been trying to do different things. We're trying to move this forward and have more. So the more that we get going, the better it's going to be, and I'm excited to see it. So we love you. We appreciate you. We'll see you soon, folks. Be good, and we'll see you soon. Peace.